Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next Topps Chrome WWE rip, our 6-box Pick Your Wrestler mix. How are we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us, ready to finally get this one ripping. We did move on to, I think this is day 5 now. First time ever. Even day 4, I think, was really the first time ever that we've had to have a break open to finally fill. Don't have the biggest WWE crowd, even though we've done 12 of WWE breaks prior to this. So hopefully when some new product starts rolling, we'll kind of get some of that crowd back. We do have a fun little mix-up, one hobby box and one box of the new Cactus Jack WWE Chrome. Those are absolutely phenomenal. Loaded checklist, loaded auto checklist. And the cards are selling beautifully on eBay. So $135 a spot, kept the price as cheap as I could for that one. And it's only 13 spots total. Or maybe it's 14, I can't remember. So check it out. I believe there's 10 spots left as of right now. And then that's a random letter break, which should be pretty loaded. Just that Cactus Jack box alone, a couple people are going to make out pretty big there. So I did close this break, just to FYI. We had 4 left. Really needed to get this full to rip this afternoon in order to have our schedule working out correctly. So I closed the last 4. I'm going to take them. Good luck for me on the rock. So here we go. Box number 1. We just had to get this one full and get to ripping. So here we go. Bronson Reed on the pink and Devon Dudley purple. First couple there. Looking for our buybacks as well. John Cena, time is now, insert. So Jey Uso and Tiffany Stratton. Speaking of, there's a $100 bill right there. Jey Uso to 249. And Sam just got a good chunk of his money back right there. New WWE champion. Jey Uso, that's out of 249. $100 in buyback. Sam already said he's coming in on Saturday to turn him in. So he'll add that one, I am sure. Nice hit, Sam. Ciampa, Hitman. Bray Wyatt, insert. CM Punk, blue. Ooh, is this gold ink? Never know if these are gold or if it's just the background. Giovanni Vinci. Is that how you pronounce it? It is gold out of 50. Giovanni Vinci, that's going to the unassigned G. Unassigned G. I don't even know who that is. Giovanni Vinci. No idea. Nice Punk on the pink. Alexa Bliss. GG, just a refractor there. Let's go Shinsuke Nakamura. Alright, here we go. Drew McIntyre, that's sick. Blue to 150. Nice hits for the McIntyre spot. The Snake Charmer. Let's go. Love some Drew. Pink Day of Hell. There's a J buyback. Kind of keep those separated. And Tiffy buyback. Look at that. That's already 40 bucks right there. It's a 50. Tatum Paxley. Tatum. Sam's already got 140 bucks back. I think he has Tiffy and Jay. Let's see, yep, there's Tiffy. Yep. He's got them both. Mr. Sam does. Stevie Turner to 199. New champion, Dirty Dom. I think a lot of, he's kind of hated. I don't like him, by the way. I hate Dom. It's definitely nice to see him win the championship. So, nice to see him as a champion. I think the general public agrees, too. He had a pretty nice ovation. Ooh, is this black? We got a nice Cody Rhodes. We've got a black. I think these are to 10. Roxanne to 10. That's a nice hit. Roxanne Perez. Black to 10. There you go, Jay Ratliff. Nice hit, Jay. Beauty. Big Roxanne. There we go. There we go. Huge, huge card. Time is now Cena. Triple H on the pink. Becky to 150, making her return after a few months. How long was she gone? About 4 months, I think? I don't remember that. Don't remember exactly. Nice box. Nice box to start it off. Let's do a delight. We're gonna hop back and forth. I'm gonna jump around here. Tons of low number stuff. Pull up the chat over here. Alright. Remember where? Let's see. Looks like orange NXT ink coming up. We got Bronson Reed to 125 to 75, Carmen Petrovic and Alexis King on the refractor. We got Dion Lennox, Apollo Crews to 50, gold, Karrion Kross to 99 on the blue, Lyra. Nice one there on the base geometric. Eddie Thorpe to 75. And Trish to 50 on the legend gold. Oh, one more. Ivy Nile on the blue. And base geometric ink. Natalia. Natalia ink. Who's got the Natalia spot? Bobby Ballcards. Nice Natalia auto. And NXT Tony D'Angelo to 25 on the orange. Orange NXT ink. Again, do check out the app. We have a single box hobby, single box Cactus Jack random letter. Huge, huge potential in that, guys. I know it's not a lot of stuff, but it's only 13 spots, so you have good odds. You've got good odds to hit. And there's a couple of pretty big ones in that stuff, including a couple of first-timer rookie autos that are going to be massive. Penta first-time autos in there, and what is it? Starts with a G. There's 3 actually, right? The Stephanie Vacour as well. So check that out. 135 a spot. And I think that's got some really, really good odds. Really good odds. Couple of people are going to be very happy after that break. 9 to 10 months? Okay. Sapphire box. Get them all? There we go. 2 got stuck on the bottom. All right, let's go Sapphire. We need some big low numbers. The auto checklist, not as good since they didn't put everyone on it, which is very strange. All the big names, or I should say most of the big names don't have autos, but their color Sapphire is still pretty big. Let's see what we got. All right. Green, Piper Niven to 75, kicking it off. Where is she going? I haven't seen her in a while. She goes somewhere else. There's John Cena on the Sapphire. And Tonga Loa to 50 on the gold. Stone Cold, Bliss. And looks like it's going to be NXT Inc. Miles Bourne on the Sapphire auto. That'll go to the unassigned M. Unassigned M spot getting the Sapphire ink. And that's why I was really surprised the unassigned spots sat so long. Because you have like pretty big odds of getting the auto in here. Shinsuke to 75. There you go. You go, Casablanca. The Tony D auto gets you every time. Tony D'Angelo. Yeah. Nice. Roxanne. Liv. Oh man, throwback Batista there. And there's our first Sapphire box. Tony D. You gotta. I should make him his own spot and make it like $1,000 so nobody buys it, and then put like $9.90 credit in your account, and then you buy it. So that way it's like for sure reserved for you. And then you gotta get all the Tony D autos. Tony D Rainbow. All right, back to hobby. Kind of keep that rotation going. Reserved for Tony, or yeah, maybe I'll just call it that. Like the spot will be say reserved for Tony D, and then Tony D'Angelo is the actual character. Do not buy. Tony D only. Tony, get in the Cactus Jack if you haven't already. That's gonna be a big break. Those Cactus Jack boxes are pretty insane, and the cards are selling really, really well. Even base stuff does great. I thought that was the best way to do it, and I made it so all but one spot has a chance to hit a an auto out of Cactus Jack, but the one spot that doesn't is still pretty good. I kind of made it a pretty loaded up spot otherwise. Here we go, next hobby. Izzy Dame, Jasmine Nix, Cena insert. And Jada Parker to 150 Future Stars Inc. Let's see, Jada. Who's got Jada? Scott, Mr. Henderson. Jada Parker Inc. Oh, you entered a few drawings? Oh, like at WrestleMania? Because that's done now. I don't think they're doing any more. I don't think you can get them outside of being if you were at WrestleMania. Io Sky to 175. And still. Nice that they kept her the champion too. Dragunov, Andre Chase to 249. Nick Julius. Finn Balor to 150 on the insert. And we've got a redemption. We'll have Randy Orton help us out. Actually, I think this is a variation as well. So, Lexus King, pink. Undertaker. All right, so this is a variation. Randy Orton. And we'll get that top loaded in just a second. You are due to receive main event gold autograph out of 50. Charlotte, let's go. Charlotte Flair gold auto to 50. Is that Sam? Is that Sam? Through the Cactus Jack. Oh, I didn't know you could. I didn't know they did that. Where is Charlotte? Sam, nice hit. Numbered to 50. Very nice. Yep, card 292. Randy Orton image variation short print. Over to the Orton spot. Very nice. Yeah, they only made 1,000 of those boxes. Pete Dunne, Cedric Alexander. Wesley to 199. R-Truth Slammy. Cora Jade and Cage. Maxine Dupree to 37. Nice hit for the Dupree spot. There's a $40 Jey Uso. Holy smokes. 40 bucks. That's 180 bucks Sam is up to already. Dragon Lee to 150. Refractor Jada Parker closing it out. nice hobby box. All right, Delight. Purple NXT ink, it looks like. To 75, Lola Vice, women's division. Shawn Michaels to 125. Almost fractor. By the way, guys, the Royal Rumble, phenomenal, right? Phenomenal. Yeah, it should get full today. Yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna rip this afternoon. We'll push it to this evening, but it should. Yeah, it should close. We're getting pretty close now. Usually sub 10 is gonna be a heck of a lot easier. Sorry, I missed the Facebook comments. No Orton yet. You did get an Orton. Image variation. Image variation Orton. The SP Authentic Hockey Game is one of the top products. SP Game Used is a very popular one. It's not an ultra high end, but it's all game used stuff. So that's why it's super popular, because there's not, they do really good with the patchwork and stuff. So it's a fan favorite, a collector favorite, if you will. But as for like a high end, it's not ultra high end, but it's also not, cheap entry level. So all hockey boxes are like 120 to 150 anyway, which is the beauty about hockey. But it's a very good product to get into. 10 boxes too, so there's a lot of stuff. McFoley, Adriana Rizzo to 75. Javier Bernal to 99. Bret Hart on the base geometric and Bailey to 75. And orange, Xavier Woods to 50. Oh, sorry, it's gold. Gold to 50, Xavier Woods. Base ink, Rhea. Let's go. Rhea Ripley. Who took her? She was one of the last taken. Kyle Lewis on the Rhea Ripley ink. There you go, Kyle. And NXT, Jakara Jackson. That's out of 10. Nice. Nice hit for JJ. Nice Rhea ink. This would be one that I would assume I would have thought she would have had a much nicer looking auto. Much nicer looking auto. Drawing was Monday. Oh, okay. It was the Travis Scott website. Gotcha. Yeah, I imagine they didn't do too many. I would think they didn't do a whole lot on there. Like I said, there was only 1,000 total boxes. That means you got to get in the break now, by the way. Only 1,000 total boxes, and most of them were exclusive to WrestleMania FanFest. Does Jakara have her own spot? Let's see. Jakara, nope. This is unassigned J. Jakara Jackson to 10. Nice hit. Kyle doing all right. Got that. Oh, you don't have Bailey in this one. That's right. Kyle was in the shop. Rhea Ripley, Bailey, and Seth Rollins is his PC. Bailey was gone already, but he did grab Rhea and Seth. So good hit for your spot there. All right. Sapphire. Come on, we need a good auto. We need a good auto out of Sapphire. But yeah, Taylor, if you're still watching, I definitely recommend SP Game Used. It's like you'll kind of find out that all the hockey breaks wind up pretty similar pricing, especially for the non-Ultimate Collection and non-Premier and non-the Cup. Cup, Ultimate, and Premier are kind of the big ones, but everything else is in that $110 to $140, $150 price range per box. So pricing winds up very similar, and it's like SP Game Used. I'd get in over like Synergy. Synergy is kind of a more basic product, So Game Used, Trilogy is another good one. And then you got Premier, Ultimate Collection, the Cup. Those are your high-end guys. All right, second box of Sapphire here. There's Punk. And Bronco Nima /50 on the go. And green, Sami Zayn /75. Big sexy Kevin Nash. Used to be one of my favorites. NWO Red and Black. Red and Black for life. Oh man, more NXT ink. And it's going to be Tavion Heights. Tavion Heights. There you go. Unassigned T. And orange, Charlie Dempsey /25. I believe that is unassigned C. And that'll close out our second Sapphire. We got one more of each to go. All right, let's go hobby. Post another break like this. Hit a Super Bailey. No, not this one. Yeah, I think you were in the shop, right? You were in the shop and you showed me that. No, we won't be doing another one of these anytime soon. But the Cactus Jack random is up. If you're open to a random letter, it's only 13 spots, so your odds are it keeps the odds pretty good. And I think once more Cactus boxes are going to come in, I think we're going to try a Pick Your Wrestler of Cactus. All right, it's going to be a more of a high risk, high reward, but we should be able to get pricing lower than this break a little bit, and it's 100 spots. So only 100 spots. I might do an all other spot too. So we'll see, but. This is 3 Hobby, 3 Delight, and 3 Sapphire on this one parlay. Shotzi Seth Rollins /249. There we go. Katana. Dragon Lee on the pink. Nice one. Cody Rhodes /199. Couple of nice parallels there. And gold NXT ink. Tatum Paxley /50. So I think Tatum is her own spot. Yep. That is Nathan, Mr. Woodard. Nathan Woodard. There you go. Tatum Paxley /50. All right. Who do we bump? Just put her in front of Natalia. Sean Spears, pink. Sheamus, pink. Purple Batista. And The Miz. Main event auto. On the base. Nice hit for The Miz spot. I think The Miz is his own spot. Yep. Zach's Baby Panda, Mr. Freeman. Nice hit. So this is what the Charlotte Flair look like, except it'll be gold out of 50. Nice hit on The Miz. He's been ripping a lot. Ripping a lot of WWE Chrome. All right, we'll bump Jay. Where should he... Here? Okay. Keeping these sorted over here. Dexter, Loomis, pink. Cena Slammy. Noam Dar and Malik Blade to 99 on the green. Kofi Kingston to 175. Scarlett to 199. Bray Wyatt, Eddie Thorpe, and blue to 150, Captain Lou Albano. Closing out our final hobby box, we've got Delight coming up next. Megas are pretty loaded with autos, 7 to 8 per case. It wasn't 1 per. I was almost thinking it was 1 per. Yeah, Megas. We sold out of Megas real quick. I didn't get very much. We sold all those in the shop, and then we still have a few blasters left. But those are quite expensive, mainly because of the buyback. I think those went up a lot. All right, final delights. A little rock refractor there. Ooh, we got black to 2. 1 of 2. Fallon Hensley. I believe that is unassigned F. Make sure Fallon doesn't have her own spot. Oh, it does. Scott Henderson. Never mind. Scott Henderson. Fallon Hensley spot. Or Henley. Fallon Henley. There you go. $15. 1 of 2 on the women's division black. Very nice. And we've got Paradigm Kevin Owens to 75. And he's going to be out a while. It's going to be a while before we see KO. That kind of stinks. Keebler. Refractor. Rock on the refractor. Gold Braun Breaker. Man, I think he's going to be challenging for the heavyweight pretty soon. He kind of got in with Roman there on Raw. Kit Wilson to 99. Huskus. Orange Dirty Dom to 25. Nice hit. Dominic Mysterio. New champion. Very nice. Apollo Crews to 99. Carl Anderson on the base. And base ink. Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler base auto. Believe that is unassigned. Yes. Unassigned S going to be Sam. Mr. Sam. And gold NXT. Mark Coffey to 50. Unassigned M. That's going to leave us with one more Sapphire. Here we go, Sapphire time. Last box of the break, my friends. Appreciate everyone hanging out, being patient as this one got filled up. Just need to grow. Oh, and we do have our Sapphire box to give away. So we'll do that right after the recap. See who's going to take home the Sapphire box. And like I said, I did close the last 4 spots. If I happen to win it, we'll give it to number 2. Second in the random, we'll get it. If it happens to be me on top afterwards. All right, come on. Let's see a non-NXT auto here. Non-NXT ink to close us out. Katana Chance to 75. And it is going to be non-NXT. Come on. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne on the Sapphire ink. Unassigned Pete. That is going to be Lewis 1007 on the Pete Dunne ink. Got an orange. WWE logo. Dirty Dom Sapphire orange. What a break for Dom here right at the end. Very nice. Numbered to 25 and new. base. Fatu. And green, Jacob Fatu to 75. Nice hit for the Fatu spot. And there we go, Cody Rhodes on the base. That'll do it, my friends, for our WWE Chrome Break. Again, check out the app. One box hobby, one box Cactus Jack, random letter. Really good value, even though it is a little bit pricey at $135 a spot. Only 13 spots, so the odds of hitting a Cactus Jack card are pretty good. Pretty good. We'll do the random again. As I said, random for our free box of Sapphire. That'll be shipped and sealed with somebody. We'll do that right after our recap here. So hold tight for just a minute while we get through our recap. Some base stuff. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Image Variations, Cena, and Stone Cold Sapphires. See, these are out of 150 and higher. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Kofi Kingston, Jey Uso worth $100. Io Sky, Finn Balor, Dragon Lee, and Becky Lynch. These are out of 99 and 125. Kit Wilson, Apollo Crews, Javier Bernal, Shawn Michaels, Karrion Kross, Ivy Nile, and Bronson Reed. Out of 99 and 75, we've got Katana Chance, Jacob Fatu, Kevin Owens, Malik Blade, Sami Zayn, Adriana Rizzo, Bayley, Lola Vice, Piper Niven, Eddie Thorpe, Shinsuke, and Carmen Petrovic. To 50 on the golds, Braun Breaker, Bronco Nima, Xavier Woods, Tonga Loa, Apollo Crews, Trish Stratus, and Tatum Paxley. And let's see, we've got out of 25, Dirty Don ×2, Charlie Dempsey. Out of 37, Maxine Dupree. And out of 2, Fallon Henley. And autos, Pete Dunne, Sapphire, Shanna Baszler, Mark Coffey to 50, Tavion Heights Sapphire, Jakara Jackson to 10, Giovanni Vinci to 50, and Sapphire Miles Bourne. On to the showcase. Redemption on the gold to 50, Charlotte Flair, main event auto. Jada Parker to 150, Future Stars Inc. Tony D'Angelo out of 25 on the NXT auto. Out of 50, Tatum Paxley and base Natalia. A couple of autos there. The Miz, main event Inc. Over to the Miz spot. Drew McIntyre out of 150, Blue Ink. And some big ones here. How about Roxanne Perez, black to 10, Absolute Beauty. Is that inside? Yeah, I'm going to switch. It's like a piece of something on the inside of that top loader. Roxanne Perez to 10. Nice hit for the Perez spot. Those blacks look amazing. Amazing on the black parallels. Rhea Ripley on the geometric base auto coming out of our Delight box. So nice break overall of WWE, and let us do our random. I don't have the box in here, but it will be a sealed box of Sapphire. All right, so I do have it set up already. Let me make this look a little bit better here. So we have, this is the full list of spots. All right, and then we're going to go 4 or higher on the dice roll. We got a 6. Here we go. Winner is going to take home the Sapphire box. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be, that's The Rock. That's me. So it's going to go down to B-Fab. Someone should have closed The Rock. Someone should have closed The Rock. B-Fab is going to take it home. That's going to be some jabroni. Some jabroni with the B-Fab. So, again, I have The Rock spot. I closed the break. I'm not going to win the Sapphire box. So go down to number 2, B-Fab. Congrats to some jabroni. Very nice. And there we go, friends. That will do it for our WWE Chrome Break. Again, I appreciate you guys being patient as we got this one filled up and got it ripped. Check out Cactus Jack and Chrome Hobby Box Random Letter. Until then, my friends, that'll be it for the afternoon. I do appreciate you all hanging out and joining as always. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight, and take care.